Hey guys, Brandon with Whiskey River, and it's another auction preview. So I've got bid.whiskeyrivertrading.com as an auction site, right? And that's kind of runs parallel to the whiskeyrivertrading.com website. And we sell vintage tools and other things on this auction site. So I'm here to show you a preview of this next auction. It's live now, ready to bid. It's super easy to bid. Bid.whiskeyrivertrading.com. It walks you through it. You just register. You're going to have to put a card in because we have to have a way of getting paid, right? We don't want to chase you for payment. Make sure your card stays updated. That's a super important thing. It helps us be able to do these and not have it cost us a bunch of labor to try to chase people for invoices and all of that. So if you have a card that, everybody, it happens to everybody, unfortunately, but you get a new card or your card gets stolen, you have to get a new card. Make sure you go back in, edit that preferred card there. So the app that we have is available on the website as well. And that app is able to be downloaded on Android or Apple. Super easy to use, it's free. It makes it bidding way easier to track your bids and all of that, especially in these auctions that we do with like over 100 lots. It can get a little confusing and stuff's closing and you're like, I'm trying to keep track of everything. So, because it does extend the bid. If it is placed in the tail end of the auction, it'll extend the bid so that anybody who's previously bid on that can continue to bid. So sometimes things can get a little chaotic, and that app really helps that not happen for you as a user. So anyway, let's get into this. I wanted to talk about these handles first. We're doing these, we're starting to do these. I don't know how long we're gonna do these, but we're gonna try them out. These are our C grades. These handles are either samples that have came in, customer returns, and I don't know if you guys have ever sold anything online, but people return stuff for silly reasons. And we don't actually take returns on handles anymore. But so if it gets returned, we put it right back in the C grade bin. This could be samples that we've gotten from customer or from suppliers and things. So the eye might be wrong or just a little off. There may be some checking in the palm swell, there may be some pin knots, but these are super budget friendly on the auction site. We just did the last auction with one, with a handful of these, and they did well. People were super happy to get them, so why not? We figured we'd sell them. Try it out for a little bit. We don't have an unlimited supply of these, we just have what we've got. So if you're looking for a bundle of handles, we got you. So I'm gonna slide over here and show you kind of what we got. These are, I don't actually know the length of these, because I don't have a tape measure. Let me grab a tape. All right, so these double bit handles, these are 32 inch. It's a bundle of 32 inches. You can see this, like they're dirty. Some of these from just shipping them in a crate. There's a little pin knot up by the shoulder there. So bundle of 5 of those, 32s. There's a bunch of 36 inch single bit handles. This one's got a little curl and figure in it. But yeah, they got scrapes and such on them. 28 LUM, our popular 28 LUM handle. Again, little pin knots and, small defects of some sort. Oh, this is a fun one. This is just 3 handles. These are hammer handles. They're all paper labeled. So, original, vintage. 24 Voisax. Again, they've got imperfections, dark spots, all of that. 28 Rugs. We got a nice variety of main handles in this. 32 NEC, 5 of them, right there. Let's see if this is a 30. I think this is a 32. 31. So that's a 30C. Bundle of 30Cs are ever so popular 30Cs. More 32 NECs there. And then these 36s. I think these are 36s. Yep, 35 and a quarter, which is our 36 inch handle. Double bit, full size. There you go. So those are available on there. There's 10 lots of those. Yeah, worth mentioning that any order over $200 on the website or on the auction site ships for free. So if you've got 2 or 3 things that you won and they go over that tier, perfect, they ship for free. So let's start going through these axes. This might be a little lengthy video, but it'll be all right. You guys will be able to see what we got. So here's a Zenith 3-pound. right here on a OD green handle. There's a nice China Dayton, but on a blue handle, nice Faller's axe there. Council tool, boy's axe, vintage. Man Tool Company, True American, stamped on the back. Boy's axe on a short little handle. This is actually on one of our 24-inch handles. This is a Norland. Right there, camper. Another Norland. Here's a fun one. This one's on a very, very, very thin handle, very whippy. This is a Kelly World's Finest True Temper. It's been satin finish. It's got a little pitting, little rust, surface rust on it, but sweet little piece. I don't find those Kelly World's Finest that often. Another Norland. This guy was a Norland enthusiast, obviously. Here's a fun one. This is a Maine Catco. So you can see it's nice and wedgy. It's got some pretty good mushrooming on it, but you can still see the Catco right there. 3.5 it's stamped. Still got a nice amount of bit in it. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful Maine patterned axe. Collins Legitimus, early one. And another Norland with a nice little wrap on the handle. Happy Days handle. I don't know about that brand. Never heard of that. All right, move over to this. This is the loose heads and such. So we'll start with the cleavers. We've got a Project cleaver right here. A little mushrooming up here from being beat on. Does not have handles. And there's a little bit of a bow to this. But it is a tapered tang, pitted. I think this one would clean up nice. If someone put scales on it, and you'd have a really, really nice cleaver. Foster Bros, number 7. That means 7 inches overall on the cutting edge. It's got the original handle with the knurling, tapered tang again. A little loose, but complete and there. Beautiful, beautiful piece. This one's actually interesting because it doesn't have much for mushrooming. I'm up here and it's pretty flat on the bottom, which is what you want to look for. And then the homemade cleaver right here with handle scales bolted on. Unique piece. King cutter, embossed lathing hatchet. Nice wide, big draw knife here. It's cupped this way. Cool piece. Another, this one looks homemade draw knife. It's got file handles for handles. Fillet knife. Can't get it out of there because it's hooked shut. But a Gerber fillet knife with a plastic sheath. Another saw clamp for saw filer's clamp for sharpening saws. Project knife, missing the scales. This is Edge brand out of Germany. So pretty cool little project. It's got the front piece and the back piece. Both are there. So it wouldn't take much to stack some leather in there. This unique pair of utility shears right here. They can unbolt, which is neat. Supreme is the brand, USA made. They're comfy. Corner chisel, heavy pitted, but if you're looking for a budget-friendly 1-inch corner chisel, we got you. Let's see, double bit here. Sager, 1920 something. Hard to see. Marshall Wells, handmade. Another Marshall Wells handmade. Heavy pitting on that one. This is a unique one. This was a double bit that someone modified into a Pulaski of some sort. Forge welded in the back. It was beveled. Bit's worn down pretty heavy, but very unique piece of history there. Here is a Plum Victory, Connecticut. Look at that. Beautiful piece. It's actually got a really good looking pull. There's only a little bit of mushrooming. Bit's pretty full. I'd say it's probably around 3 pounds. True Temper Kelly Works. Kelly handmade, stamped. Hewing hatchet that says someone's name on the back. nice and engraved. No name, I don't think, on it. And big old Dayton paper label plum. Gray Gorge, Memphis, Tennessee, double bit. Stamped 3-3, Kelly Axe Manufacturing Co. out of Lewistown, Virginia. And then last, finally and not least, Warren Axe and Tool Company, double bit there. So, those are all available on bid.whiskeyrivertrading.com. If you head over there, check it out. It's super simple. If you guys have any questions, you can email us at customerservice@whiskeyrivertrading.com. Happy to help. So, we'll be doing more exotic handle auctions coming up very soon, and more of these C grades, hopefully, as we process through that stuff. So, we're just trying to make a little room in the warehouse this summer to get organized for the big fall season. So, anyway, be good, stay sharp, and see you next time.